you've been doing breaking for 2 decades. What are the things you look in future about breaking? More brands coming in, less of crew battles, or what are your predictions? Olympics, or like what are your predictions? You think that now after 2 3 years, breaking is gonna be like this?
I think I hope breaking is gonna get bigger and bigger, and it's gonna open up for a bigger, wider audience. Um, but I also hope that this will be a push for the underground scene to keep things alive still, also just for b-boys and breakers only, you know.
Yeah.
So I think the breaking scene will become, I don't want to say divided because it's basically the same thing, but you're gonna have two different platforms, I think.
Okay.
One will be more like the underground, the b-boy one, the breaking one. I don't want to leave out the b-girls. Um, and then you have the Olympic one, which is more like based on sport. Um, we can open up opportunities for people
Hmm.
to do what they do, you know, and to make a living out of it and to represent their country and etc. And by then, hopefully more brands will jump in, and we can start like sponsor deals, not just with Red Bull, but hopefully with Nike or Adidas, you know, Stussy or big street brands. Uh,
Menno leisure.
Menno Leisure. So if you look at skating now, they got so many brands from the skating community, you know, and
Yeah.
you got like skaters being signed for $1 million contracts, you know. They're living in mansions, you know. Like if the breakers would just be able to get just a glimpse of this, that would be so dope. Because once there's b-boys that start to make real money, then we can also give back to the community, you know, and then we can build our own brands, and we can build from there. But we need to have contracts with bigger brands like that to be able to build our own. Um, because right now I'm doing Menno Leisure, and everything that I'm investing comes straight from my own pocket, from money that I earned from dancing, you know. And it's not like I'm selling everything that I'm making, you know. It's a lot of investments and there's a lot of risks. Um, but I feel to keep pushing, that's the only way to make it happen. Um, by having brands like big brands like Nike or other brands like why is there no b-boy shoe? Like
Jordans are there. There is no
why
B-boy.
is there the Nike jackets or the Adidas ones? You have all this is all like trends that b-boys had set back in the days, and yet there is like a b-boy collaboration. There is a Nike, this windbreaker jackets, Nike SBs. That wasn't the skaters that made that fashion, you know, like the fat laces. Like Run DMC took their looks from b-boys, but yet there is no Adidas classic piece of clothing dedicated to breaking, you know. And I think that's like it's it's painful almost, you know. Like been
Ah,
around so long, breakers been setting so many trends, and yet no brands show us love like that except Red Bull. And then Monster is also supporting some b-boys in the US. But besides that, there's not much contracts where you can make a living off, you know. I think this is really important. And hopefully with Olympics, people finally start to take us serious more. Um, and the hard thing with breaking is we don't have a product like skateboarders. They have a skateboard. They have specific skateboard shoes. So it's a bit more easy to create sponsors because they have an actual product. And in breaking also, you know, every b-boy likes to break with different shoes, you know. It's really depending on your style, and it's always a personal preference. Um, that's why I think it shouldn't be just one shoe. It should be a full line. You know, it should be like three different shoes made for like three different breaking styles. Um, for hip hop dance, you know, like just I think it's really needed,
why do you
and
think
this
it's
is
not
gonna
happening?
empower us in. Why I think it's not happening?
Why?
Because if Adidas sends me or any b boy a free pair of shoes, we will still put it on and be on Instagram. Thank you, Adidas. That's why.
That's what is happening. That is happening.
Because they've been using us forever. You know, we're everywhere in the background, and you know, if they give us free shoes, what, you're not gonna take it? Of course you're gonna take it. You know, but it's more than that. But I think breakers are satisfied earlier. Like I said, like me personally, I'm not a business guy. I'm really about what I do. And I think breaking is, it's so easy that your whole life and your thoughts get absorbed in this dance, that it doesn't leave a lot of space open for other things, you know, like to get professional, talk to a brand like that. It's not easy, you know. You need people to represent you, and you need people to talk for you. Like, it's really hard. I've been trying to make an opening or to connect, but then you send these big brands messages on Instagram, and you see they're reading it because I'm verified, but they're not getting back to me, or they have no interest, and it's just not. It's really difficult, you know. Like, also to speak about yourself, you know, like, hey, my name is Menno. I'm the world champion of breakdance. Like, you go on Instagram, and like every well-known b-boy is multiple world champion, you know. Doesn't mean if they win Red Bull BC1 ever or not. There's people they have like 13 times world champion. I'm like, holy shit, 13 times, bro, what the fuck did you win? But you know, like, everybody is promoting themselves. You know, what's the difference of me saying I'm a world champion, but then everybody else on Instagram is multiple world champion? So that just takes the value away also, you know. Everybody can say they're a world champion now because they won an international event once or twice or 3 times or 13 times, or they count every international event like a world title. I don't know. Um, but this is just what makes it hard, you know. People don't take it serious. Um, yeah, it's the market is still too small, and I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, if you can have people do it for free, like if Puma wants some guy to spin on their head in a commercial, and I would ask a crazy amount of money, which I fairly deserve to be in a video, but then there is I don't know, like a random b-boy from another place
Yeah.
that will do it for a free pair of shoes, doesn't make any difference for them who's spinning on their head, you know. So they still see everything as like breakers. They don't see like me. They don't see me as an athlete. They don't see me as an artist. They see just break dancers. You
Oh,
know, that's what I think.